I set up the business so I could travel.
Tell me more about that.
I'm an entrepreneur for 20 years now.
So what is your business? How you make money?
If they're super drunk and I just slide over a contract, it gives them the obligation to pay me for the next 10 years. That's great business.
What is your mindset when it comes to managing the company? Do you micromanage them?
It's completely the opposite, which you learn in every business book nowadays.
On the first place, why you came in a Nomad Cruise?
Because it was the only cruise I found that was fully tax deductible.
So you'd say this is a cruise for fun, for parties, or for business?
It's incredible how many friends you're gonna make if you're stuck 12 days on a boat with them without internet. I found my second family and I came here to see them all again. Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
It's great to see you again.
Great to see you. I have a very basic question to ask first. What is your name? Where are you from? And what you do? And how many times you've been on a cruise?
My name is Bjoern Christophersen. I'm originally from Germany. I run a tech business there, and I've been to Nomad Cruise 3 times total, on Nomad Cruise 9, which started in 2019, 11, and then 13, which is this one right now.
So why you, on the first place, why you came in a Nomad Cruise? What drags you in?
Because it was the only cruise I found that was fully tax deductible.
But also Nomad Cruise never had internet before.
Yes, that I found out on the cruise ship. I found it out on the cruise ship, which was very annoying. But then, to be honest, I had made so many friends, and it's incredible how many friends you're gonna make if you're stuck 12 days on a boat with them without internet. You're really forced to take care about the things surrounding you and talk to your friends. And we had some really deep conversations, and I'm proud to say some of these friendships still last until today.
When you just came, what you expected to find here, and also why after the cruise you decided to come back over and over again, and even right now?
Well, I expected nothing, to be honest, and I found a family. I found my second family, and I came here to see them all again because they're such great friends. And there's so many like-minded people and so dedicated to freedom. And I think if you're dedicated to freedom, this makes it much more likely that you become an entrepreneur, because you want to be self-fulfilled. You don't want to work for someone else. You want to make your own decisions, even if it's just what time in the morning you want to get up. Anything, they're so independent. And I'm an entrepreneur for 20 years now, so it's great to see a lot of like-minded entrepreneurs from all over the globe. And since my company is international, it makes total sense to use all these, because it's 300 nomads here from 50 different countries, and each of them have a local network in each of those countries, which are great multipliers. So you have access not to only 300 professionals here, you have access to 300 professionals plus their network, which makes it probably professionals in the thousands. If they're a digital nomad running a business from back home in their local country, they got marketing guys, they got people who can do taxes, they got all the different professionals you can access, and you will have one person know the way around. So if you want to attract new markets, or you want to expand your business and scale up into other environments, this is the place to go.
So you would say this is a cruise for fun, for parties, or for business?
Oh, definitely for both. Definitely for both. I mean, it's never either or. I think the people I party with the best, I can do the best business with, especially if they're super drunk and I just slide over a contract, which gives them the obligation to sign. It gives them the obligation to pay me for the next 10 years. That's great business.
So what is your business? How you make money?
I produce really physical machines, automation, robotics, labeling equipment, hospital tech, stuff like that.
How you ended up been doing this kind of business? I'm asking this because it's not very typical business for a digital nomads community overall. This is very specific and quite serious and big business.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason why I live the nomadic lifestyle is to really expand my business into other markets. So I personally just like to travel a lot. And when you run a business that operates on a global scale, you want to have business partners in every country, right?
Yes.
That's the only way it works nowadays in the times of globalization. And I was a digital nomad before I even knew about the whole digital nomadic movement. So I was a different country literally every month since I'm 20. So, but it was much later that I actually found out about digital nomads.
And so you've been doing this business for 20 years and started travel because of the business, expanding the business worldwide?
No, the truth is, I set up the business so I could travel.
Tell me more about that.
My whole business is my backbone to give me the financial freedom so I can travel wherever I want, whenever I want, and with a level of style I want.
Can you come back 20 years ago to the moment when you didn't have business and you just got an idea what you potentially can do, and tell a little bit of that journey, how you actually set it up and why this type of the business you chose 20 years ago when the entrepreneurial environment was completely different?
Well, that decision was actually really easy because I was really bad in school because I never attended. So for me, it was clear that nobody is going to give me a high-paid job with my bad grades. So I decided to become self-employed from the start. I never had a job working for anyone else. I failed continuously over the years, and then you just learn from your experience and keep going. So I think actually having bad grades in school can actually be a gift, all right? Because I mean, even in school, I showed signs that I wouldn't. I don't like to be suppressed or be at a certain place for a certain time of the day, you know. So and since I did back then, I also didn't follow the rules, and I think that makes you a good entrepreneur if you do not follow the rules. If you hack systems and you do things differently, and you don't let anyone tell you that this is the way it has to be, and you just follow rules because this doesn't make up for a good entrepreneur.
So you're breaking all the rules?
Oh yeah, always.
Do you still now?
Oh yeah, pretty much. I think you can pretty much ask anyone on the cruise ship that is true, yeah.
How big is the company, and do you have any office anywhere in the world?
I got offices in the US, in Europe, in Paris, London. But I kept the business like more on a franchise base. So these are like business partners who also own share of the local facilities. So my head business in Germany has 40 employees right now, and we move about $10 million in product every year.
What is your mindset when it comes to managing the company? Like, do you give the freedom to people you work with? Do you micromanage them? Do you organize the processes with AI? Do you put robots that sit in and look at how they work?
That is a very good question. I think the way I manage the company is to find misfits in this society which are geniuses in what they are actually doing, but they never felt comfortable in other companies because I was always a misfit myself. And then I want to prove that you can take a bunch of misfits and you just put the human being in the middle of all your endeavors, and you create a job which fits perfectly for them, and you do not micromanage them at all. You give them the full freedom to be excellent in their job. And this is how they can really excel. And this is what we do. And it works. It worked since 20 years, and it's completely the opposite which you learn in every business book nowadays.
If the person newbie to entrepreneurship journey, is there anything you would recommend or advise him?
Oh yeah, you have to put down all your business books, and you should just start doing a business. And you should fail. And this is hard in the German society because normally they're not really forgiven for failure, which is much better in the US. If in the US you find an investor, they might actually ask you whether you already failed in some businesses, because in the US it's very common that the third business is the one which is going to go through the roof. In Germany, because if you want to do like leverage and you want to get money from the banks, this is going to be really, really hard once you ran one business against the wall. So I highly recommend to focus on your customers first, try to create value for your customers, and try to cut your own costs really, really down. So even in times of bad business, right, you do not have to shut down the business right away. So work out of your garage, work out of your mom's basement, try to have as little cost as possible, and then find some strong people and business partners who want to go that journey with you.
Are there any still something that you've been learning on the Nomad Cruise? Did you have any aha moments? It's okay if not. Have someone you talked with and you're like, oh, actually that's a great idea.
I mean, I've been to several of these conferences, marketing and AI conference. I think it's every year there's something new. This year I learned a lot about new AI tools, right? 2019, crypto was the big thing, so everybody was talking about crypto. I think, every year if something new is coming up, I think Nomad Cruise events are definitely a little bit ahead of the curve because these are all high-tech people, right? So you know where the market is going to develop to. So it's like buy the rumors, sell the news. I think Nomad Cruise is actually something in the tech industry where you can hear the rumors, right? They already know what's happening in the next 2 to 5 years, so you can benefit from that.
Thank you so much. Are there anything else that I didn't ask you and you would like to add?
No, I think that was about it. I'm just saying it's a beautiful community. I'm very thankful to be part of it. I hope there's many, many more years to come. And yeah, I'm just happy I can be here.
I'm very happy that you are here.
Thank you, Valerie. Bring it in. Bring it in, beautiful lady. I'm happy you were here. I'm so happy. You don't even know how happy I am that you're here.